Chapter 1 of The Quiet Flame, Mother Marianne of Molokai. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Maria Therese. The Quiet Flame, Mother Marianne of Molokai by Eva K. Betz. Chapter 1. Barbara Cup. Soup, Barbara? Barbara smiled. Yes, soup. Do you like it? I do when you make it. Matthew threw his hat on a chair, but a quick glance from his sister made him hastily snatch it up. I'll hang it in the hall, he assured her. Don't glare at me. Barbara's eyes twinkled with humor, and she had to work to control the lovely mouth which wanted to smile. Of course you will, she said, as if she had expected it all the time. Then will you get some wood for the stove, please? It's almost gone. Matthew lumbered out to the woodshed, wondering as he did so why he never argued with his sister. There was something about her, he decided, that made people want to oblige her. And she does plenty for us, he admitted honestly, as he split a chunky branch into stove lengths. Some people might have felt that young Barbara Copp was carrying too heavy a load for her frail shoulders, but such an idea never occurred to the girl herself. When her mother died, it was obvious to Barbara that she, the oldest girl, should take over running the house and keep the family together. Family was an important word to the Copps. Barbara, born in 1836, had been less than 2 years old when her parents decided to leave their home in Hesse-Darmstadt near the Rhine and come to America to seek their fortune. But she had grown up hearing tales of the little peaked-roofed houses which made up the forest-skirted villages. Her expressive eyes grew wide as her mother told her tales of her people, their homes, their farms, and their affection for each other. Her father's tales were more roistering. He told of tricks played on other boys, of mountain days in snow and wind, and as Barbara grew up in their Utica, New York home, it was not unknown for her to try some of these tricks herself. She was a sunny child, bubbling with laughter, yet with a deeply serious side to her nature, and, above all, she was kind. 2 brothers, Matthew and John, had been born to the Copps, and 3 more girls, Elizabeth, Catherine, and Eva. So when the mother died, Barbara had a full schedule before her. But with her own family, and with neighbors' children as well, she always had time to bandage cuts and listen to small woes. "I declare, that child is just made of love!" a neighbor exclaimed, as she saw Barbara doing some little kindness. "She's a good little housekeeper, too," added her friend, "but she does have some strange ideas." "Yes, like what?" The second speaker was hanging out a wash, and before answering she paused to remove some clothespins from her mouth. "My Mary was over there to supper last night, and Barbara had a glass with some flowers in it right on the table, in the middle." The second woman considered for a moment. "Do you know, I think they might look real pretty. That girl has a way with flowers." Barbara did indeed have a way with flowers. She grew some, she picked wild flowers to bring home, and she loved them all. And saying that she was made of love, her neighbor had not been so far wrong. First and foremost, Barbara loved God, and it followed that she loved everything He had made, the things made for people's delight as well as people themselves. She wasn't quite sure when the idea first came to her that she wanted to give her life to Him. Perhaps she had seen Mother Bernardine making her rounds. In lieu of a hospital, the Sisters of St. Francis nursed the sick in their homes, and between fumes from the nearby brewery and smoke from the railroad, there was a good deal of sickness on Schuyler Street where the Copps lived. She was not sure what had planted in her heart the longing to be a nun, but it was there. She hugged the secret to herself, rejoicing that for some reason God had chosen her, and she looked forward with joy to the time when she would be grown up enough to enter the convent. Then her mother died. Poor Peter Copp was lost. He had loved his wife and depended on her, and the world was bewildering without her. He was hardly aware of the skill with which his daughter Barbara took over the care of the house. The other boys and girls were frightened. Mother had always been there as firm as a rock and as soft as a cloud. They could conceive of the sun falling from the sky as readily as their mother leaving them. Unobtrusively, Barbara gathered the reins in her hands. She did not try to take her mother's place. No one, she knew, ever replaces another. But she built a rule for herself, and, long before the family realized it, life was running smoothly, and Barbara was the reason. It wasn't
Sample complete. Ready to continue?